Passage 3, page 182. Questions 5 and 6. Listen to part of a lecture in a Native American Studies class.
Our topic for today is the organization of Native American villages. Let me just start by telling you what I'm going to ask you to do after the lecture, so you can take the proper notes. The topic for the assignment, which is due for the next class, involves Iroquois villages, and this is a rather unusual thing that I want you to do, so you need to listen carefully to the information. First of all, I'll be describing an Iroquois village, and then for your assignment, I want you to draw one.
Excuse me, Dr. Thomas? You want us to draw an Iroquois village?
Yes, that's exactly what I want you to do. I think this will help you to understand the efficient simplicity of the design of an Iroquois village. Later, we're going to discuss some comparisons of the Iroquois villages and those of other Native American tribes to see what this shows us about their culture and the environment they lived in. So, I want you to have an appreciation of the Iroquois village as a basis of comparison. Now, let me describe an Iroquois village and what made it so special. It consisted of a number of longhouses. Iroquois longhouses were long, single-story houses with U-shaped roofs, and they were really elegant in their simplicity. Iroquois villages were also well defended. Around an Iroquois village, there was usually a stockade. That's a defensive wall or barrier made of wooden posts. The stockade around an Iroquois village was typically hexagonal in shape. I probably don't have to tell you that that means that it was six-sided. It had vertical wood posts around the outside of the stockade, and these posts had sharpened ends pointing upward for further protection. Now for the assignment. Your assignment is to create a pencil drawing of an Iroquois village. You can use the information I just provided, and you can find more information in Chapter 22 of the text.
But, Dr. Thomas, what if I can't draw? I'm not very good at drawing. Can I do it on the computer?
Even if you can't really draw, I'd really prefer that you not do this on the computer. If it's done on the computer, it loses its organic nature. I mean, it's harder to appreciate what I want you to. Playing around with buttons and a mouse doesn't feel as simple and elegant as hand-drawing lines. Plus, I don't like getting artificially perfect pictures that all look the same.
Are you expecting just a simple drawing, or does the drawing need to be complicated?
The point is that it is not terribly complicated. Look, if you can't draw the village freehand, then use a ruler and trace some things. I honestly don't think you'll need a great deal of skill. And I expect that most of you will find it a welcome break from the usual assignments. The bottom line is that I'm not going to penalize you for a lack of artistic talent. I will, however, lower your grade for a lack of effort. I'd like you to do the best you can do and make a good effort.
Number 5. How does the professor seem to feel about the design of the Iroquois village? Number 6. Listen again to part of the lecture. Then answer the question.
Even if you can't really draw, I'd really prefer that you not do this on the computer. If it's done on the computer, it loses its organic nature. I mean, it's harder to appreciate what I want you to. Playing around with buttons and a mouse doesn't feel as simple and elegant as hand-drawing lines. Plus, I don't like getting artificially perfect pictures that all look the same.
What is the professor's attitude toward doing the assignment on the computer?